everyone, welcome to Deepika Makeup. Hope you all are doing super awesome. So today's video is going to be a review video on a brand that I recently came across. It's quite an inexpensive brand called City Color Cosmetics. I tried out variety of products from this brand and there are some fantastic products and there are some duds as well. So I just want to share my opinion on each product. So if you ever see this brand, I want you to pick up the best out of that brand. So let's begin the video. You can actually find these products at your local beauty supply stores or this store called 5 Below, and I came across many products from this brand at this store called 5 Below, and you can also order these products off their website. I leave the link to their website and also the price information of each of these products in the description box below. So first I'll start by talking about my favorite products from their line, and they are lipsticks. I just have 3 lipsticks from them from their nude collection, but they have several different kinds of lipsticks like mattes. I believe their mattes are very famous. I've heard many YouTubers talking about their matte lipsticks, and I personally love these lipsticks, so I'm going to swatch these 3. The first lipstick I have is N1, which is like a grayish pale brown color, and next I have N3, which is peachy brown color, and then I have N6, which is like a medium brown color, which is kind of like that Kylie Jenner lip color, but it's a little more light, I believe. So those are the 3 lipsticks I have. I absolutely love the formula of these lipsticks. They are very creamy and they're very pigmented and they glide on very well on my lips. I don't say they are pretty long wearing and all. They just stay on as much as how a regular lipstick would stay on until you have like your coffee or something. They stay on and they do transfer as well. So they're just regular lipsticks, but they're very pigmented and they're very creamy and they have the perfect amount of shine. So those are the lipsticks and I absolutely love them, and I'm definitely going to pick up other colors as well. So the next ones I have here are their blush palettes, and I picked up collection number 1, which is pinks and a mauve color, and then collection number 2, which has oranges and a red color and like a little bit of coral as well. So and I must say, like, if you can see in the swatches, these are tremendously pigmented, and the swatches that I showed you are just one swipe. Obviously, when you apply this on your cheeks, it's not going to be that vibrant. You have to take a very, you know, fluffy brush which would not pick up much product, which would actually pick up a very little product, and you have to be very careful. You just have to apply this in feathery motions and circular motions, otherwise you would have like a big patch of pink color or red color on your cheeks, like right there. You have to be very careful. What I like to do is I like to take my blush brush, which is very fluffy, and I pick up, like, lightly dab it on top of the blush and just apply this starting from the hairline towards my cheekbone. That way I don't really have much color going on right on my face. So I just like in very feathery motions, I just come from the hairline towards my cheekbone, and that gives like a very nice good flush of color. But I absolutely love these. Oh my god, these I just can't believe, like, for the price, the pigmentation, the quality of these blushes is just amazing. You can actually get these blushes in like individual pans as well, but I happen to find these blushes to be like a good value when you get this in palettes. So that's what I have, and I absolutely love this. Like, if you see their lipsticks and blushes, just don't even think, just go pick them up. They are very well worth the price. So absolutely love them. Alright, next I'm going to talk about their contour palette, and I was really happy to find this palette at IMAX, because I didn't know that City Color Cosmetics was this big previously, because I actually picked up their trios, like this huge trios, back in 2013 at 5 Below, and I ended up really liking them. I'm going to talk about them later, but when I saw this booth, and Richa actually found out this booth, and she first showed me this contour palette, and I fell in love, because you have to like touch the pan and see how fantastic these powders are. They're so soft, and I'm like, for $5, like 3 powders of that good quality is just amazing. But I don't really like this palette, because obviously the quality of this is amazing, but I would never ever use a white powder straight on my face. This is not even like a translucent powder. It's actually supposed to be used as highlighter, and it actually gives a white cast on my brown skin. So I'm never going to touch this one, so this is absolute waste in this palette. I would be more happy if they can include like a shimmery highlight color or something which is like a creamy, which works for like a wide array of skin tones. That would be fantastic in this palette. But yeah, a straight white, not working. So you can see like it actually gives like a white cast, and I don't really like it at all in this palette. So that's the first #1 waste of your money. And the second thing is, these two powders are very good. One is for contouring, one is for bronzing, and I really like them. The quality is amazing, but they're so pigmented that they can just be a patch on your skin. Like, you have to be very light-handed. For example, this contour color is too dark for my skin. Like, it looks like very brown, but it has the taupey undertone, so it's very good. So what I like to do is, again, take a very fluffy brush which doesn't pick out much product, and then I be very light-handed when I contour. Like, if I actually take this powder with the angle brush and put this on my cheeks, it looks like I have like a black streak on my skin. So that's one thing. You have to be like extremely careful, otherwise you would look like you have like a black streak, and you will have a hard time blending these powders. So once it's on your skin, it's there, so you have to be very careful, and it's very hard to blend. So I must say the quality is good. Oh my god, these are so smooth. I mean, I just can't believe for the price you're paying, these powders are this smooth, but you have to be very careful with blending these products. The bronzer color is perfect as well for our skin tone, but you, again, as I said, like, you have to be very careful with what kind of brush you're using and how light-handed you are. These are very pigmented. Like, leave out this color, it's just absolute waste. But these two are good, but you have to be very careful. So you have to know how to work with these powders. So I'm not really a great fan of this, but still, like, for somebody who knows how to work your contour and bronzing products, you can do with it. So next I'm going to talk about a couple of products that I'm not really a great fan of, and so I'm going to end this video on a negative note. But anyway, so I picked up these two trios. Like, these are really huge. Like, see, they're really huge. So I actually picked up these two back in 2013, and I thought like I would never go back and get anything from this brand, because one, I mean, I really like the bronzer color and the blush colors. They're really beautiful, and they're really perfect for my skin tone. They work very well. They're again very soft and very pigmented. The pink color is a little powdery, but if you pick it up with a brush, you won't have any trouble. And the bronzer is like a shimmery bronzer. It doesn't have shimmer, but it has like a goldeny sheen to it, so it's really beautiful to bronze your face in summer. It's fantastic. But the real trouble comes when it comes to the highlighter part. So this trio that I'm showing is called Evening Shine. I was really excited. I mean, I don't even need another pink blush for my collection, but I picked it up only because it has this gold highlighter that looked very unique to me. It's like a yellow gold highlighter. Like, can you see that gold overspray? Like, underneath that, it's just a white powder. Like, what? Are you kidding me? Why would you do that, right? So it's just like fooling your customers. So the gold highlighter is really beautiful, but then after that overspray is completely gone, you're just left with a white powder that again is totally not usable for your for my skin tone. So I don't like it. So Evening Shine from City Colors blush and bronzer trio. These two are good, but this one, thumbs down. Alright, the next trio that I'm going to talk about is called Bronzed Peach, and this is really beautiful, and I personally really like it. Again, I really love the coral blush, I really love the bronzer. The both are fantastic, and I also love the highlighter in this. Again, this is an overspray. So the shimmer that you're actually seeing on top of the product is overspray, and underneath that you have like a matte powder which is like more of a brownie tone. But I think that can be workable. I mean, it can be used like a highlighter. So this product is not really a total dud. But again, why would you fool your customers with an overspray, right? So this one, I really like it. But again, I'm not really a great fan of the overspray. So that's the next one. Last one I'm going to talk about is their palette, and this has 12 eyeshadows and 3 blushes. So this comes with 12 eyeshadows. So it comes with a really good mirror, but I'm not going to blind you with this one, but I'm going to show you the up close of this one. So this has a really good variety of these trios, and I absolutely fell in love with the highlighters. Specifically got this palette because of the highlighters, because I mean the eyeshadow colors are quite regular and I would definitely find these in my collection. So they are very pigmented, like can you see that? And then the blushes colors are beautiful. Again, can you see that overspray? I fell in love with this rose gold, and then when I actually started using it, the overspray of rose gold is totally gone, and I'm left with this brown highlighter which I can only use it as a eyeshadow. I cannot use it as a highlighter or a blusher anymore. Like, why would you overspray a brown highlighter, like a shimmery brown highlighter, with a rose gold overspray? Again, this one, it's not true to the color. It comes off something like a different color. Again, an overspray. And this gold one is pretty, but underneath it you see some other color. So that's that. Like, these highlighters are just overspray, but the gold one is pretty, and the rose gold one is pretty as well. Even though they have overspray, once the spray is gone, they're pretty. But the rose gold one, which I was the most excited, and the reason I got the whole palette, is overspray. And once that pink rose goldy overspray is gone, you're just left with a brown color. And these 3 highlighters are not really complementary to my skin tone. I mean, I can work with this one, but these 2, most probably I would use them like eyeshadows. And coming to the eyeshadows, they are really beautiful color, and they were clubbed in a very perfect way that each color you can just create one eye look with that. They're clubbed very well. But the sad part about these are, as much as they are pigmented, I would not complain about the pigmentation, because oh my god, the pigmentation is just amazing on these. But they only work if you apply this as a all over lid color or something like that. So if you want to create an eye look, like if you want to blend these 3 colors, they wouldn't blend properly on your eyelid. They would just make the entire eye look like a, I don't know, something else. They don't blend very well, and the eye look doesn't come out good at all. So what I like to do is, I like to club these eyeshadows with my matte colors. I just do all the matte shades from another palette and take these colors and just apply that as my all over lid color with a finger or a brush. The pigmentation is just amazing, but you cannot blend these eyeshadows and they just mess up the entire eye makeup. So that's that. Again, I'm not really a great fan of this one. They're all like 50-50. One is good, one is bad from the palette, so you're not really getting like the 100% for your buck. So the only things that I absolutely recommend and I absolutely love from this brand are these blushes and the lipsticks. I've been wearing these lipsticks non-stop. I think the last video I filmed, which is my makeup show haul, I wore a combo of N1 and I believe N6. I mixed these 2 colors and it came out really beautiful with my smoky eye. And I've been wearing these blushes non-stop, especially these orange blushes are fantastic. And I believe I have this mauvey blush on my cheeks right now, if you can see. Alright, so that's my little information about City Color Cosmetics. If you have tried out anything from this brand and if you like them, do let me know in the comments below. I would love to try out those products as well. And if you have any other products that you want me to try out and let you know my thoughts, just let me know in the comments below and I would try to get them out for you guys. And again, if you like this video and if you found anything useful in this video, give this video a thumbs up. It makes me so happy and gives me a motivation to make more amazing videos for you. And also do not forget to hit on that red subscribe button right there. If you're not subscribed already, please do so to support me. And also you can see all my future uploads on your YouTube home screen so you don't miss out on my videos. And until I see you in my next videos, hasta la vista! highly requested video, and that's my skincare routine video. And I'm going to share my morning skincare routine, my nighttime skincare routine, and couple of masks that I use on a regular basis. So I'm going to